Hello, so I'm here with another update. I have the full body, the calibration already working. So let me just first enable private UI and switch to my point of view. There we go. So this is very rough right now. Essentially, I'm just like making the basics of it work, but you can already do very simple calibration. So essentially, what you do, you go to Tools, you open the full body calibrator. This will spawn platform like this. And you can see this is essentially controlled. It controls my hands and controls my head. And you can see also my triggers. And right here, you can essentially see that as long as they're in rough enough positions, like for example, if I move this one, let me unplug this one, if I move it away, you see it goes red. But if I move it close enough to where it's supposed to be, it's gonna classify it. It's not gonna like it when it's like that. So let me actually put it back. It's a little bit tricky without actually seeing it. There we go. So I have my triggers. And now essentially if I want to calibrate them, what I do, I confirm triggers. And you can see now this character moves with the triggers. So, but essentially you can see their positions and rotations aren't exactly right. So what you essentially want to do at this point is you can simply grab the reference and you can move it around. So essentially position it relative to the trigger. So I can move the platform, move it up, position this a little bit better. Grab my other foot, position it better. There we go. So essentially this is the way the calibration is going to work, where you can pretty much in real time position the references and you can actually like see the results immediately. One thing I'm also going to be doing next is to actually see this character as an overlay on your existing one. So you don't have to like guess by looking at the proxy, but you can actually see the changes on yourself as well. So, but this should be pretty handy setup, because this is much quicker, much easier, and also allows you to get very precise results. So another part of the calibration is where essentially you can calibrate your own avatar. So if the avatar itself is not properly calibrated, you'll be able to adjust it as well. And essentially all the changes they're immediately applied. So if I was wearing full body, I don't have this one calibrated correctly, but let me actually switch to another one. I have a skeleton. Let me switch to the skeleton. So you can see, let me actually go switch the camera to third person. There we go. Move it over there. So if you're able to see, oh, this one doesn't actually have pelvis calibrated. I can see if I move this, let me actually zoom the camera out a little bit. If I move the leg, you can see it actually moves like on my character as well. This is special. So there we go. I hope you like this progress so far, and this is really like the hardest part, is essentially just getting like the basics done. But now that this is done, let me actually reset this before I go back to mine, because it's not properly calibrated. But this is the hardest part, so now essentially I should be like cutting things, polishing it up, and I should have it ready for release pretty soon. And you can focus on the other parts of the full body setup. So, for example, fixing up the issues like with the knees, fixing up the issues with the head not tilting correctly, and doing a lot of other fancy stuff. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.